What's going on, guys? Bank Rubber Games here with more Call of Juarez Gunslinger. And last episode, when we left off, it was a really fun episode. It was just the first episode of the series, looking at the first mission, which did serve as a little bit of a tutorial for the game, but did also highlight a really cool feature where we're sort of retelling the story, and that's the events that we're playing through, and we don't always get it right. And I do look forward to how that idea is used throughout the rest of the game, because I do think it's quite cool. But overall, like I said, it was a very fun episode and served as a little bit of a tutorial. So I do highly recommend going back and watching last episode if you haven't seen it. In between episodes, I did actually play through the next mission because I wanted to test out some tweaks that I found on the PC Gaming Wiki website for this game, and all I did was remove the border, the painted border around the edge of the screen, and also bumped up the FOV a little bit. Both changes were really easy to do, so I will leave the PC Gaming Wiki website linked down in the description for you guys, so you guys can potentially make those changes for yourself, just because those options aren't in the options menu. You might also notice that our score is a little bit different from last episode, and that is because I did have to start a new game and play through the first mission again, just so I can show off the cutscenes heading into the next mission, just because there isn't a quit to menu option here on this ending screen, and I did only get to record one episode last time. But before we move on to the next mission, we are just going to take a look at the skill screen, and we have got 2 skill points available, so we are going to make ourselves a little bit tougher. I think we're also going to get this upgrade here that allows us to hear nuggets of truth, the collectibles that we have in each level, and then we'll work towards getting some upgrades in this tree in the future. And we do get a message here saying that we did find it a bit easy. I think it's just with our score. We didn't take much damage this first level, but we're just going to keep it on normal difficulty just because it is sort of the default setting and probably the intended experience for the game.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to. Bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Yeah, this mission reminds me a little bit of one of the Time Splitter 2 levels, very cool, the Western themed level. And like I said, I did actually play through this next mission, testing out some tweaks, and there is a nugget of truth collectible on this bench here. It's quite a cool cowboy hat.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Quite cool that we have like a character screen for a weapon.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him. Can't let the kid get away.
Anybody see him?
You bastard! Middle-leg that son!
Did not mean to fall off the roof there. Almost got like pushed off.
Jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Pretty cool the way the planks were falling from the sky there.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
That's it!
So I didn't find this secret last time. To the side here. Quite well hidden from when we came down, actually.
Let's do this! See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Leave him to me! Get your headstone!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We priced them too high, if you ask me. Hey!
I'll flank him.
But yeah, there is another nugget of truth collectible here, but I don't know where the last one is. Hopefully we'll be able to find it.
That town's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Cool little quick time event there.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Cover your head! Get the women off the street! Arm yourselves! Oh, you are heavy! Get away! What are you gonna do?
Kind of funny how I missed that guy and he was just sort of waiting to join in essentially.
I don't get paid enough for this. Give it up!
I didn't actually go up here last time I played through this mission. Shows how it's definitely worth replaying missions, potentially at points to see anything that you might have missed.
Surrender yourself! You won't get away with this! Put down your weapon! Show yourself, coward! Give it up! I'll I'm indestructible. I've got this.
See if we can do a bit better this time.
He gets away! Kill him!
Curious as how we're supposed to get down from here. There is a ladder there. Probably a better option than falling off the building. Can't see any nugget of truth. Collectibles.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Didn't do so great with that quick draw again.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
Much better that time.
Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. That Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Overall, quite a fun mission. Bit shorter than I was expecting, but yeah, very, very cool. And obviously didn't do too great at that duel at the end, but managed to take him out nonetheless. Was hoping for a bit more sort of storytelling elements, you know, with the story changing as we're telling it, but I'm sure we'll see more of that later on. But look at how long this episode has been, because we made our way through another mission. I think here's a pretty good place to wrap it up, and then next episode we'll just carry on and seeing what the story has in store for us next episode. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have enjoyed this episode and look forward to the rest of the series, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. But thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.